Day one, that is today, I will be introducing the concept of lean as well as Six Sigma to all of you, right from the basic, right from the history, evolution of Six Sigma, and then what is quality, what is Six Sigma, what is lean, why it got integrated. That's how we are going to talk. Low and then battery, please charge. And then the what is DMAC? People call it a breakthrough strategy. Is it really a breakthrough strategy? Is it important you follow the order DMAIC? Can you change it? And then what is the hierarchy? Different belt level, white belt, yellow belt, green belt, and what it all means, and how is it going to make a difference, and how is it going to be helpful to you as well as to the organization you belong. And then tomorrow, I will take you slightly deeper into statistics. Thereby, you will also learn the statistical meaning of Six Sigma. Many people talk Six Sigma at the outline, but what it is exactly from the statistical perspective, that is a challenging question even to some of the black belts, green belts, and even some of the consultants, right? But all of you are going to gain absolute clarity on what is exactly Six Sigma. What is the statistics behind? Why is it called Six Sigma and why not Five Sigma? When I call it Seven Sigma, what it means? There will be absolute clarity tomorrow by around 9 p.m. And then we will, if time permits, I will also take you through the tools and techniques of Six Sigma or Lean Six Sigma at every stage of the DMAC. The tools and techniques are very, very powerful, which will not simply allow anybody to fail in the project. If the right tools are used, in a right way, you call it the technique, right? Use the right tools and the right techniques, definitely your project should be a success. So that idea also I will try to pass on. Right. We are now properly inside the program. The first thing is, let us understand a little bit about the history of Six Sigma. All of us know Six Sigma evolved from a company called Motorola. Somewhere around 1980s, Motorola was manufacturing televisions in the brand name called Qser. But there were a lot of problems Qser was causing to Motorola. After the products have been sold, the products were failing in the hands of the customer. In Six Sigma, we call such events as external failure. Why? Products are failing in the hands of the customer, right? The worst way of failure is external failure. That was happening with the Qser. And that too, before the warranty period. Generally, television comes with the warranty period, and products were failing well before that. And as a result, there were a lot of warranty claims, and Motorola was really incurring a heavy loss. Because after you put all the effort, produce the product, pack it, send it, market it, even sell it, and then this product comes back because of the warranty claim. That's why external failures are more dangerous. You know why the external failures are happening? Because you have not detected internally. If you detect it internally, the failures are called internal failure. If you are lethargic and if you are not proactive, you allow the external failures to happen, then there will be a huge loss. And that is what Motorola was going through. They really do not know how to control it. And so they decided to sell the brand. And finally, a Japanese firm took over this brand. You know what the first thing the Japanese firm have done? They used, that time the Japanese were dominating really in terms of quality, and they were using something called Kaizen business model. And by which the first thing they did is they reduced the internal failure. The magnitude of reduction is what was 20% with Motorola was brought down to 1% with the new Japanese firm. So because they know very well, when you reduce the internal failure, the external failures will become very rare. So that's how they improved the same brand Qser, and the same brand Qser started doing extremely well in the market. It has started giving magical results to the company, and they made a lot of money. And today, the Qser brand is renamed, and it is now famously known as Panasonic. I hope all of you know. And seeing the success of the Qser in the hands of the Japanese firm, the Motorola CEO, you are seeing him second in the picture, right? And it is Robert Bob Galvin, and this person. He clearly understood problem is not only with the product, problem is also with their approach. He understood no, they were not systematic, and that is why all these issues are coming. So he strictly challenged all his professionals in the company that the company should grow 10 times in the next 5 years. And the responsibility was given to Bill Smith and Michael Harry. Bill Smith is an engineer and Michael Harry is a statistician. So both of them developed, took the challenge in a positive note, and they developed a systematic approach, which is statistics based and metric based. What is metric based? I hope all of you might be knowing the key performance indicators and the process metrics, right? If you simply monitor the key performance indicator at the organization level, department level, and section level, you know how are you performing. Are you really progressing towards your target? If you reach the target, you call it no, your goal is achieved. So in order to correctly monitor how the company is performing, they developed a statistical metric based approach, and not only that, they also developed a systematic methodology to solve the problem, because they know Bill Smith and Michael Harry, they know even though you wanted to avoid the failure, always in initial stages there will be failure. So you have to have a proper methodology to resolve the failure. So they developed a four-phase methodology called MAIC, which is an acronym standing for measure, analyze, improve, and control. What gets measured gets improved. That is the philosophy behind starting with the measure. So they developed this, and with the MAC methodology, they reduced the problem one by one. I mean, they solved the problem one by one. The advantage here is this MAIC methodology was always focusing on addressing the problem at the root level. The advantage is if you address the problem at the root level, one day your or your business processes will become defect free. That is the advantage of solving problem at the root level. So their quality standards have improved. They used statistics extensively, because statistics you cannot avoid whenever any organization is going through a struggle. That means a lot of failures and problems are repeatedly happening, and only statistics can let you understand. For example, see now the entire world is suffering with the COVID-19. Last 1.5 years, what the entire world is doing, the world is believing the statistics only. Only with the number they predict whether the corona has entered their country or not. Nobody sees the corona, but the numbers let us see even the corona. So that is the beauty of statistics. So both of them believed uh, important statistical theory called theory of normal distribution. That theory of normal distribution was introduced by a German mathematician called Frederick Gauss. So if you can understand the theory of normal distribution, you can understand everything that is happening in this world. It is only using the theory of normal distribution. People are predicting wave 1, wave 2, and then they are talking about the wave 3. And there are many things they predict, isn't it? So that's all because of normal distribution. Same way, all of you can better understand your business processes, business problem, and then predict the future performances. So this is what exactly Bill Smith and Michael Harry had done, and then they developed the Motorola, improved it a lot, and as a result, Motorola could save $16 billion. It's not a small money those days, even today. And within a span of 10 years, they made a saving of $16 billion for Motorola. and seeing the highest levels of standards and quality maintained in Motorola. And they were awarded the Malcolm Baldrige Award in 1988, and then the National Quality Award. And today we call this person Bill Smith, the father of Six Sigma. And it is this person, Michael Harry, who introduced the belt level: white belt, yellow belt, green belt, black belt, master black belt, project champion, project sponsor. Why these levels are introduced? Because both of them and the team, they clearly know age is just a number. Experience is also just a number. Unless and otherwise a person has real capability to contribute to the organization's growth, his age, his experience, both should be considered as a number. So they made it a requirement. Anybody to participate in a Six Sigma project, they should have the required knowledge and skill on the Six Sigma methodology, which is MAIC, and then the statistical tools and techniques, which mainly works on normal distribution. So they created the belt level, they created the roles and responsibility. Only if you demonstrate the skill set, no, to classify you as a particular belt level, you will be allowed to participate in the Six Sigma project. Otherwise, definitely no, right? And we'll see, the requirements for all the belt levels slightly in the upcoming slide. So this is a little bit history about Six Sigma. And one thing I wanted to add, four-step was introduced by Motorola. Later, it is General Electric which modified the four-step methodology into five-step methodology by adding